So, welcome again, everyone who is here. I see that we are just a few. We are also out of focus. We are just a few now, but hopefully we will get a bit more later on during the session, as happened in the last times. I don't know why it is so out of focus. I have to say. Let's see if we can make it work. No, the webcam does not want to collaborate, but it doesn't matter since for sure you're not here to watch me actually, so I will just cut myself off. As usual, for the new ones, this is the screens. We have the data for all the 20 drivers. I will scroll down if anything interesting happens. Here, this is track time, the track that the time that the data refers to. So this can be very useful if you want to sync your screen with the data, because this is the time of the data related to the data. What is displayed here are 4 lines. The first one is speed, the second is gear, the third is throttle, and the fourth is brake. As we will also have the confrontation screen that I will put up, that will help us to have a live comparison of the data. The one who has been here for sure have already knows it. And here is Sainz starting to move, and Leclerc as well starting to move. The session just started 7 seconds ago, so enjoy. I will jump in for anything interesting that I see or that happens. I will not speak like a lot, but I will try to make some comments if anything that catches my attention will arise. I will try also to answer the question. I kindly remember you that I'm also working on this while I'm broadcasting it, so sometimes I can be focused on my own calculations and stuff before commenting, but I'll try to do my best. And while I'm here, feel free to write, comment, and subscribe if you want. That could be helpful. And thank you very much to everyone for being here. Enjoy free practice too, and I'll be back soon. I will just now have a look at the first numbers, and I'll be back very soon. So they're all lapping with mediums, most of them, and the it's kind of hard to make the medium work as far as we see. Also Verstappen out of track, but he saves it. I don't know where it was because I wasn't looking. But now this is full lap. Seems fast with the fastest middle sector, but the times are still kind of high. So it's a bit early to evaluate the performances. Let's see. Yes, Verstappen is now 30.1, but still a bit slow, so it's still a bit early to evaluate performances yet. Let's wait to see if anything more interesting comes up. And Charles had a very fast last corner, 106 against, for example, Verstappen 101, and Sainz even faster, 109. This is on the level of FP1 by Verstappen and Hamilton. So Ferrari seems to have improved a bit since FP1, but a bit early to see yet. It's still early. I guess it will be in 10 minutes time we will probably start to see something. So Lewis is pushing. I will see this lap of Lewis, then I will put the first live comparison between Max and Lewis. Okay, let's see a comparison. Verstappen-Hamilton. And Max is pushing now. Let's put his own fast. And this is the lap of Lewis. And let's see Max. Here is Max. His own lap. You see, Max is always very fast in the turn 7, 8. This is the complex from turn 7 to turn 12. I'm starting to learn the corners here. With the fastest left and right S. And this was really fast by Max. He's always been very fast and is capable of doing it full throttle, while Lewis always has to lift this and work with the throttle pedal. This has been also this happened also in FP1, and also this small lift here in traction, and Verstappen just improved with what we saw. This is 320. It's kind of a top speed. I guess I don't know if he had the toe, but they're starting to push a bit more because the 320 was, we haven't seen it at all in the first session. So that's something interesting to note. And now let's see the live lap of Leclerc. Let me find him. Sorry guys. Okay. Try 323. That was fast from Ferrari. Sainz just had P2. Let's see Charles. P2 Charles. And Leclerc was very fast. You see, he had to use the brakes, but still very good on the throttle. The car is stable in this what I call the complex. Quite fast on the straight, very fast as the top speed. That was pretty an interesting lap from Ferrari. This one. Let me put Max in a bit lighter color, because otherwise it's hard to see. Whoop. This. But this is something interesting to note. So Ferrari was, I have to change the color, I know, I will do it for the future. It's very hard to put all together, guys. So let me properly align this. Here it is. So it seems to me that, yes, this is the key for the Leclerc's lap. You see, he stays quite a bit full throttle, but uses the brake to counteract. As I told this, the brake is Boolean, so maybe this is half brake, but we see it full. It doesn't matter, it's on or off. The data comes this way, it's not about us. This is a bit of a lift, because this seems to be a very difficult corner, which is turn 16. This is turn 16. But this is interesting, Okay. So I'll scroll down again. Hi Stefano. I usually make some comments. I'm studying the data live as well, but I try to answer questions and make some comments of what I see of interesting for all the sessions. Not a full comment, but I just jump in when I see something cool or something to mention. Interesting. While Hamilton is having another flying lap, so we can live compare Hamilton and Verstappen. Let's see where this goes. With the fastest lap of Verstappen, which was this one. Sorry, guys. Okay. So this is the live compare. You see how slower always the last corner in the second last corner is Lewis. This is the last corner, and let's see the time of Lewis. Fastest purple. So he's always a bit slower in the second last corner compared to Max, and slower in the complex, which is where Max really is strong. You see, also he has to lift. Lewis has to lift, and also here tends to have this kind of oversteer snap, but the car seems to be very fast, and is a bit faster on the straights as well. Maybe a bit less downforce for Mercedes at the moment. I don't know yet. We have to see at the end, of course. Max is even using a higher gear in the complex. You see, it's full throttle and higher gear, and then just a touch of brakes. But Mercedes very strong in the straights, as much as far as we see. Okay, I'll just scroll down again to see also the other guys' laps, especially the Ferraris. I'll just scroll down a bit since no one of the top is on track. Oh, we saw live the mistake of Sebastian, who went back on throttle here and then had to brake and lift pedal completely and had to abort his lap. It was shown live. It's cool to see. While Norris starts another flying lap. Okay, I'll scroll back up because all the top are coming out of the pits. Since they're showing Gasly, let's check Gasly. So no braking in the complex, but had to work quite a bit on the throttle. Bit of lift here, bit of snap oversteer, but then it's like it's only push and braking, push and braking. It's 223. This is a speed similar to the Parabolica in Monza. 320 top speed, not too high. I don't know what the purple light that showed him means, actually. And 30.3, not a super fast lap. Let me get back to the top teams. Not very fast. By Gasly. Already a mistake in turn 1 by Max. He immediately aborted the lap because there was a mistake. When he went back on throttle here, he stopped immediately because he had to brake back, and it was done. I think Bottas is starting again. Also Lewis is aborting his lap. Maybe too much traffic. Let's see if he starts again. I will make the live comparison because it would be cool between Verstappen and Lewis. Let's see.
Yep, we saw. No one, I think we need to do another charge lap, probably. Yeah, we need to do another charge. I can't see anyone pushing at the moment, but you will have a lot of cars.
Lewis just started his own lap. I will keep just to make the live comparison between Max and Lewis. Lewis is starting to push a bit more in the complex. And they're not improving with the soft tire. Okay, Max is starting his lap. And Lewis seems to be at risk of finding a lot of traffic at the last corner. Okay, also Max started his own lap. And this is Lewis had to abort. Bit more power here by Max. You see this bit fatter, the curve. It's fast in the straights. It's very fast here. Max here is super fast. You see full throttle, no doubts. That's crazy, This was the mistake of Lewis. We will see it again while Verstappen is a bit slower. 150 against 55. This is turn 13 should be. This is also a bit of a V-style drive. Max is always so fast in turn 23. It's unbelievably crazy. But it seems to me that the tire will be an issue. And of course, at the end of the lap, Max is faster, of course, because Lewis had to abort. And Max, let me see, 29.4 does not improve. 29.4 does not improve. Ferrari drivers improved with the soft tires, while all the others didn't improve. It's quite crazy to see. I will just now get back to the live. So Max is pushing hard. Let's see his performance. You see how fast is it? This not very fast in the as a top speed, but so fast here. 29.2, not a special lap. But here he keeps being full throttle. Now Leclerc is pushing. Oh, Leclerc. Let me check. Let me check. Whoa, where is the live data? Here. This is...
Okay, yeah, we think the car is okay. We think we understand the issue. We think the car should be okay. Okay. Good braking last corner. Good braking last corner.
Kaka had a very strong first sector. Is very good here as well. Is a bit slow in turn 13. With the top speed comparable to Max. It's okay in the last corner. And is fast in the turn 23. Which one of the spots which is time sensitive. But he didn't close the lap, he just suddenly broke and boxed. Okay, I will go down to the live again. Sainz just improved, but it's just P7, while Alpine seems to be fast actually. I won't say anything about Alpine this weekend, since last weekend I said that usually don't trust them on performance, but they had a podium, so I think it's okay like this. So they might be strong. And Gasly is P3. That's a pretty crazy classifying standing. Hamilton, Bottas, okay. Then Gasly, Verstappen, Alonso, Con, Sainz. Gasly just 20 thousandths from Bottas, and Max 1/10 from Gasly. And since they're focusing on Stroll, I'll just scroll down to him. Here. Okay, I'll scroll back up. There's Lewis just pushing. See, this is all this clipping. This is typical from the old power unit of Lewis, even though here it was just an out lap. Let's see because I strongly believe that Lewis has the old power unit on, not the Interlagos one. Whoa.
Clutch drop was on target and initial throttle very good.
This is the clipping in race conditions that I was mentioning. You see, it's early the top speed is reached, then goes down. Also here, and this is typical from the old power unit. So I strongly suspect that he has the old PU on, not the super powerful one. Let's say. So Leclerc just crashed. And it was quite an impact, eh? Let me check the speed. 218. Sorry. 218. The crash speed. When he went, from what I see here, he was trying to go on throttle again, and that just crashed. I don't know which corner. This is 13, 17. It's between 20, before 23, so it's a big crash, big shunt. Let's see. Also the replay. He just lost it here. He just lost it here.
Yeah, this pace actually looks decent. And on other cars, the soft tyres at high fuel look okay.
Okay, session will not be resumed. Session is over here. I will just leave the screen on. Okay, let me show you. Okay, here I am. So guys, thanks for being here today. I will just leave the screen on, but the session is over. I will be live again tomorrow, and I think that for qualifying it's gonna be very much more interesting. Just to show you again, the data charge was 303 kilometers per hour. Just went on the brakes and lost the rear and crashed suddenly. When I measured before, it's around 218, so it's kind of a shunt. So 218 is quite a crash. So cheers everyone, thank you for being here, thanks for following, and I'm pretty in the last weekends we build up with this kind of free practicing, and the qualifying was kind of fun with the live comparison and everything. So hopefully we will have fun also tomorrow together. And thanks again for being here. And cheers. I will just leave the screen on a couple of minutes and then turn it off. Cheers again.